This video is a demonstration of the new role-based security features in PB Hub. First thing I'm going to do is log in as an admin user. So an administrator has access to all portfolios and projects in the system. So here, this is a list of all of the portfolios. This is the portfolio page, which is the default home page when any user logs in that has access. So for an administrator user, we have this admin link, and you will notice that in later, when we log in as a portfolio user, this link will not be present. So, but in the admin area, I can do things like administer the users that are in the system. I can also administer groups. There's right now 2 groups defined in this database. And I can also do some equipment administration, like add or edit a solar module, for example. Okay, so that's the administration page. And if I go back to the home page, this is my list of portfolios that are defined in the system. This is all of them. I can select any one of these portfolios. I can edit it, make changes to it, and so on. But you'll notice when we log in as a portfolio user, you will not have so many buttons here. Any of these that make changes will be gone, so you can't add new portfolios or edit the existing ones. All right. So there's also a button here for accessing the accounts that are defined in the system, which also a portfolio user will not be able to do. Okay, so let's go back and let's log out. And now let's log in as Nito user 1, which is defined to be a portfolio user. Okay, so notice Nito user 1 is a portfolio user. They only have access to, in this case, 1 portfolio. So, and notice that the only button available is show projects. So they can select a portfolio and they can display the projects within that portfolio. Now these are all of the projects within that particular portfolio. But notice again, down here at the bottom, there's that row of buttons that allowed you to make changes is gone. So now all you can do is select a project and display information about it. So you can select a project and go to the customer dashboard. It might take a second here. Okay, so there's the customer dashboard. This is exactly as it's implemented in the Tabuchi branch of SolarLink Arc. So we have the nav button, which works the same way as it does over there. You can go to the other displays, the graphs, and so on. But the difference is that, well, actually there is not much difference. The display will rotate. So if you start out on the main dashboard, in 60 seconds it'll rotate to the next display, which is the graphs. It'll do the graphs in order and then the environmental benefits in order. So it's more or less exactly the same. Okay, so notice also that when I, as a portfolio user, when I come in and I select a dashboard and display it, the dashboard comes up in a separate tab or a separate window depending on your platform. But that allows you to just go back and select another one. You can display multiple dashboards this way if you want. Okay, so that's a portfolio user. Notice also we can display the system dashboard. Once again, it comes up in a separate tab. You can go ahead and log into ARC. The login is not automatic. It fills in my case because I use this thing called LastPass, which lets you remember passwords. But a normal user will have to enter the login information manually. Okay, that's for now. Hopefully we can implement an automatic login, but it's not done yet. Okay, so that's a portfolio user. So let's go ahead and log out. Oh, and notice, by the way, that the admin link is gone. Portfolio user cannot access that part. Okay, so now let's log in as Pesca user 1. Pesca user 1 is defined as an end user with dashboard only access. So notice that when I sign in as Pesca user 1, I only get the customer dashboard. All right. So right now, the way this is defined, you have full access to the customer dashboard, but that's it. You can't go anywhere else. So you can display all the environmental benefits, all the graphs, and of course the main dashboard. Okay. And notice also that this did not come up in a separate tab. So you don't have the, and you can use the back button to go back to the login screen. But beyond that, you don't have the ability to go anywhere else in the system. You can only go back to the login screen. Okay, so that's a demonstration of at least the first implementation of role-based security in PV Hub.